Can I just do the index? Because I think it's a bit maybe painful. Can I just do 2? Okay. Wow. Wow. Annyeong everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you just met, my name is Ju. If you like cars like me, please do smash that subscribe button and like this video for more. 감사합니다. And today we have the 2022 all-new Tiggo 8 Pro, and let's see if this one really deserves the badge Pro. 시작! And just like that, in the 2022 Mias, a new Pro has been revealed. Let's see now if it truly deserves the Pro badge. As you know, Chery has come a long way, especially their Tiggo 7 Pro. I just love it so much that one of our reviewers actually bought the car. And the price is really easy for me to remember, 1,645,000 pesos SRP. Everything you see in front are functional. The DRLs, the LED headlights, the crouching tiger front grille, front sensors, the front side vents, a camera, radar. It just has everything, and that's something that mainstream vehicles can't do. But this is a 7-seater that has a lot of luxury features that you and your family will enjoy, and especially the warranty that is unbeatable. Unbeatable. 7 years bumper to bumper, 7 years for the engine, and 3 years for the free PMS, and another 3 years for roadside assistance. Do you see that, guys? That's how responsive the sensors are around this vehicle. This doesn't just look nice. It doesn't just have the name Pro. It just has everything we need in a car that is never spoken of in the brands that we have so much confidence for. And it is designed by a former GM designer named Steven. I'm guessing he's a Korean. Big shout out to Koreans out there who are giving big impact in the automotive industry. Look at this. I can do this all day. I would normally complain if there are only sensors in the front and not at the back. But for this case, it doesn't have sensors on the door handles at the back, but still having the sensor, you can just approach the car and it will open and close on its own. It is even better than having 4 sensors on all 4 door handles. Instead of them retaining the smartwatch function, they have made it even better. The usual practice now is it's just a single line and then it goes this way. But this one is in different clusters that goes this way, ×2 of a Mustang GT. Very pretty, very, very pretty, and so much road presence. 18 inches of alloy rims, looks good. Suspension MacPherson and multi-link that actually works. Disc braking system on all 4 corners. The roof rail here is usable. It can have load of more than 40 kilograms. That's the minimum. Side repeaters in LED with a camera here. I actually rode it for a long time, as a passenger at the back, as a passenger on the side, as a driver, and I never felt that the long drive gave me stiff neck or aching back. I was actually expecting for me to get out from the car and be but it was a lot less than I expected. My goodness, it has great ride comfort. So you have to test it for yourselves, to your farm, something like that, so you can really check how comfortable it is. But for me, my ultimate test was bringing my mom along here. So my mom is really sensitive with these things, and she said approved. me also approved. The rear seats especially, very luxurious. Here at the back of the Tiggo 8 Pro 1.6 liter, noticeable points are this full LED tail lamps. Look at that. That looks nice, doesn't it? Removing the Chery badge, like for many people, it was an eyesore, like because of the stigma that we have here in the Philippines. But just spelling it out like this in Chery, it just added so much plus points. And it even reminds me of a Cayenne or a Macan. The lights for the plate number are in LEDs. That just makes it more premium at nighttime. Dual exhaust tips that are functional. You can easily appreciate the multi-link here in the rear suspension even before going inside the car. What an amazing, but it doesn't end just there. Huge headrests. You can control this from here. Use this to pull it up later. Wow. The tonneau, and there are more compartments, and the jack. There's another 12 volt here. And speakers, you name it, this car has all of them. All of them. With height adjust as well. Wow. There are nice accent lines or penetrating lines that makes the Tiggo 8 Pro look even bigger. If you have reached this point, please do subscribe and like this video for more. 감사합니다. In your Tiggo 8 Pro, gone are the days when you have to feel cheap. In your Tiggo 8 Pro, just enter the car, start. It automatically adjusts to your last setting. Just close the door, feel happy, then turn off the engine. When you open the door, it adjusts back so you can easily go out. Crazy! How do you like the brown leather interior of this Tiggo 8 Pro? Isn't that amazing? It's such a relief to see cars with this kind of color. But some people like it, some people don't, but you have the option to change it if you want to. Memory seats, 3 of them. Ambient lighting all around the vehicle. Powered seats, including lumbar support, height adjustment, you name it. This is one of the most intelligent and convenient seats that you find in the market right now. It even comes with ventilated seats. And there is also something here on the headrest. You know, they call it aviation flaps. The step sill glows. Tiggo. You see what's happening? The Tiggo 8 Pro senses you when you're still outside. When you're inside, it makes sure to tell you that, yes, I saw you daddy, I saw you mommy. Big screens, 12.3, 12.3 with Apple CarPlay, but the Android Auto is coming very soon. So don't be sad because I'm also an Android user, but it is gonna come. So it's gonna have that pro effect for everyone, Android or iOS. The screen also shows sequential and the LEDs, and when you go backwards, yeah, very quick. You can use the entire screen. Such a game changer. Hey, and when you make turn signals like left, it kind of moves along the vehicle, also the left and the right. Plus blind spot warning. This is a very safe vehicle in style. And look at this. You only find this like in Korean cars or extremely expensive cars, but wow, for 1,645,000. The side mirrors have reverse assist, and you can adjust them here, like reverse mirror, right? Just like in a very premium car, like the Volvo XC40 I drove last week, you can choose which side of the mirror will go down and see. Plenty of airbags. Chery Auto calls their airbag system Guard Ring 6 airbag system. And the Tiggo 8 Pro has so much ADAS system, so you know, it is almost impossible to bump something as well. There are air vents in all 3 rows. Comes with dual climate zone control here. Like it's on a screen. It feels like I'm in a Land Rover or a Jaguar. Did you know that some of the systems here found in Chery are also shared across Land Rover and Jaguar? Now you know. Although it is in piano black, yes, you will need to take good care of it. There should be some accessories that will help you with that. But for now, it is what it is. Looks good without scratches. So this is the one I wanted to highlight. So in case you didn't know, the hydraulic type of power steering has something to do with fuel efficiency. And this one, dual EPS, that shares the same technology with Land Rover and Jaguar. You can have comfort, you can also have sporty. So you can have easy city driving, very soft, but you can also be sporty at the same time. This is a turbocharged engine after all. And guys, this is how the key fob looks like. It has evolved from the design of the 7 Pro, and it just looks really amazing. I love it. Wow. Under this area, there are pads and also compartments, and it has wireless charging system and a lot of compartment here, so there is no wasted space. The glove box comes slowly like that. Mirror with LEDs on both sides, but it doesn't extend. Maybe that's the next Pro upgrade that we want to see. We're finally here in the second row of the Tiggo 8 Pro 1.6 liter, and wow, what an amazing cabin space with crazy luxurious color combination and material. This is like a game changer. But wait, I feel a bit tight in here, so it doesn't end there. Wow, you can also recline it that much, and it doesn't end there. You can use this aviation flaps, keep you tucked, and wow, it's so comfortable. Why is this super comfortable? Got air vents, huge panoramic sunroof, reading lights in LED, and look, there's a sign here on the door. It says door opening warning. So when you're about to exit and it senses that there's a car that's coming or something, it is going to alarm. Very intelligent car. Although one addition could be the addition of more charge ports, because this one has just a single A type of USB. But just look at this, all this ergonomic design. This is like world-class design, all this stitching, the soft materials. All windows in Tiggo 8 Pro are global. That comes with anti-jam, meaning even though you have your pinky stuck, it will still survive. The things I do for... Can I just do the index? Because I think it's a bit maybe painful. Can I just do 2? Okay. Ah! Good I used this. If I used my pinky, it would have hurt because it's a glass after all. But the insulation, you're surrounded by airbags everywhere. Wow. And I can testify, we stayed here in the second row from Manila all the way to Subic. My mom never complained, even in that high speed, and I've never experienced that in my life. So that just means so much to me. It's so executive here, guys. Can't wait for the Tiggo 8 Pro Max. That will be a game changer as well. And it comes with third row, and usually third row is for kids, but this one you can adjust it this way so you can have more than kids in the third row. And it comes with air vents on both sides. People will not complain. There's a place for the tonneau, but you can easily hide them under the trunk. So perfect, right? Now let's take it for a spin. Really easy to get out and negotiate parking spaces because the screen is just so adaptive. It just does everything on its own. So what does it feel like driving a Tiggo 8 Pro? Like, how is it different from a Tiggo 7 Pro? Better interior. The feel is quite different. It's a 1.6 liter engine, right? Just wants to go. What? And that's just eco mode, guys. And you can change the steering feel. I think the comfort, the ride suspension, it doesn't change, but it just has an overall comfortable ride. You don't hear noise, and it just looks so good from the outside. Yeah, and it's easy for you to change the modes, like press mode there. Then you can hear more of the grunting of the engine. But as I've mentioned, you can also use paddle shifters. There, paddle shifters. You will never feel the lack of power unless you are racing against a sports car that you are trying to overtake. That might be a different story, but man. And then when you shift it to the left like this, because it's very cool, yun, then just pull it backwards, it just downshifts. In this kind of long stretch, just straight line, you don't really need to shift. But when you are in the twisties, my goodness, the twisties, you'll be so happy. There, downshifted. So the feeling is like I did before. From little constipation, put it into manual mode, LBM agad. Woo! The timing of the shifting of the gear changes when you are in paddle shifter and also with the manual mode. It just has more holding onto the gear than using the paddle shifters. So amazing. You can also change the appearance and the theme of the screens. These are very usable 12.3-inch screens that you will love to use. The memory seats, easy to use. Just hold on to them, then it will adjust very easily, very easily. You just feel confident that it has so much different technology, such as the ADAS system. It's so accurate that it measures the meters in real time, and I've never seen that in my life. And then the tire pressure monitoring system, it comes with bar unit. You cannot change it because it actually says bar there. So you might want to just have a converter, but it is going to alarm if there's a problem. And we found that one to be true during our media drive yesterday. There was a huge screw that went through. So guys, driving the Tiggo 8 Pro in the city, in your travel destinations, tour spots, you'll be so happy. You'll be super happy. Now, if your only concern is with confidence, is it parts, those things, Chery Auto Philippines have them covered. Imagine their warranty is unspoken of. It was never ever offered that way. And now Chery Tiggo 8 Pro got nicer, because like 10-year engine warranty, it's too long. Not many people keep their cars for 10 years. And I think it is a good move by Chery Auto Philippines to adjust the warranty. So now instead of bumper to bumper 5 years and 10 years engine, now it's 7 years for the engine, 7 years also for the bumper to bumper. So you have plus 2 years of entire bumper to bumper warranty. 7 years instead of 5. And you still get to enjoy the 3 years free PMS and 3 years free roadside assistance. Great job, guys. Great job. My butt feels so cool in this cool seats, especially in this pants. So you got to identify which pants are gonna have you the best ventilation experience. Fantastic. One more hot towel. Last hot towel. Wow. Brake. Wow. The braking is also good. Fantastic. And that's the Tiggo 8 Pro 1.6 liter. And I will see you in the next video. May your dreams come true. 감사합니다.